30 minutes of friends talk about everything that matters to women. Welcome to the lounge.
Pharmacy became the whole new shopping level for me. I don't know why, but there's something pleasing about it. And it looks amazing. It looks like a store, like an actual store. And then you'll find all the discounts coming out.
Right.
And then you'll see all the, you know, they tell you like there's like the buy one get two free, buy two get one free.
I love when they do that.
I love them. I love them so much.
It's fun.
Yeah, you see, and the thing is, it's not even for free because like if you put it in mine,
it's not.
It's not. But I just
it's
like
a lie that I keep
myself.
telling myself.
Yeah. It's so true. I'm the same. So is it going to the pharmacy? Is it a one-time thing that you stock up for a whole month? Or is it something that you like to go back and forth on?
See, different. It's different when it comes down to certain things. If I'm going for like, let's say medication stuff, or if I'm going for supplements or vitamins, I'm definitely the type to go for one thing.
Yeah.
I'll definitely just like purchase one thing and I'm like, don't give me anything else. Just give me that one product. And I go straight to the store, to the pharmacy, where I grab one thing and they give me something else. I'm like, don't give me something else. Just give me that product and I'm done. Stop marketing that stuff. Like, come on, I'm just too tired of it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to my skin products, no, I'm going all the way in.
Really?
You can tell me all the lies you can. This is so good. This is so perfect. I'm like,
girl,
okay, let me just purchase. Let me try different kinds of stuff. Because you know how the skin is always getting used to a certain product, and so that you have to change it from time to time because your skin keeps changing. I don't know what is wrong with that. Sometimes I feel like my skin is kind of getting used to certain products, so I have to shift kind of products from time to time. So I like to try new things and see how it goes.
Good for you. I don't even bother trying new things because I'm such a scary little kitten. I cannot touch it. I swear I cannot touch things. I'm like, this is what I don't know. I will never put it on me. But the pharmacy, I don't go to the pharmacy no more because I am just, girl, I like it online. And that online is a whole different world.
No,
and
I
then
like to go into the store and purchase.
It depends because at this point in my life, I don't like going out much. But if I went to the pharmacy, it's not a one-time thing because I would go there over and over and over again. Because I enjoy reading about the products, checking what kind of products they have. And I'm like, do you have this? Even though I'm not going to buy it. Because I'm childish. I love it. But now that online came through my life, I am obsessed with just checking things online. I like checking the pharmacies. I cannot stop. I always would like check like a certain, and I would always go for like a woman's section. I would see all the medications and I'm like, oh, should I look this up? And I will look it up. And then you will see me going to my doctor appointment, taking all the supplements that I had in mind. I would ask about the supplements and I would go back. I would shop again. And I would order things, and I wouldn't order it at once.
Yeah, but see, it depends. Like when it comes down to the pharmacies that we have, and then you have an online application.
It's an expansion. There's so much more. And I keep ordering stuff, and
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what my mom does.
I love it,
She keeps buying stuff like a lot of different supplements, a lot of different vitamins. And I'm like, what is this?
I just keep them on the side. I don't even like, I bought some supplements in January and you talk about omega-3, you talk about all kinds of supplements. I haven't used it till this day.
Story of my life.
Yeah, because I'm like, and I look at it, I'm like, isn't it functional? Can I use it now? Does it get rid? And I had to ask my mom. My mom, she's like, yeah, it's fine. It's been a couple of months. It's whatever. I'm like, okay. But I just like getting them. It's the greatest feeling when you when you open your package and you see the stuff.
Right.
And I never order one thing I never order in one package. I always order one thing at a time because I order one thing and then a couple of days later I watch some video on social media and I'm like, oh my God, I should order this as well. And then I buy other stuff and I just like doing that online. So imagine in real life, if I'm the type of person who go out a lot,
I get it now.
I'm going back and forth to the pharmacy because it is my new level of shopping. I unlocked it. And I wish I could lock it down, but I can't lock it down.
Wish I could stop. I wish it stopped. It just doesn't.
Because it's not just like, you're not talking about like just medications.
Yeah.
But you're talking about hair products, skin products.
Thank you.
Body products.
Thank you.
All kind of products.
Thank you.
And I can't stop running after everything.
And
imagine, it's so much fun.
Imagine if you're running into a place when you're abroad, when you're traveling, because their pharmacies are huge.
Girl. And it's not even it's not even about it being huge. It's about the things that look so cute. You're talking about like a facial mask and it's pink and there's like little bubbles in it and all that. Why are you playing with my heart with these little things?
Exactly.
But how about this? We go for a quick break and I'll be right back. So speaking of shopping, one of the things that I always get annoyed from is the receipts because I always lose them.
Exactly.
And I have to start begging for people to return my items. But today's world and today's advancement, things has changed to electronic ones. So you get it through your email, or you would get it through like your some applications on your phone.
Yeah.
And I love it. So with this kind of advancement, I personally enjoy it because it would save me so much time and headache of where do I leave the receipts from or at. But I miss the receipts. And here's one thing that I enjoy so much. I miss when I leave the store and I bought, of course, a new pair of jeans, and it's in the bag, and they staple it. They stapled the receipts on the
right
bag.
onto the bag.
And I loved it, and I miss it because that kind of connection that we had, me and like the employee, is the greatest connection. You know what I mean? They're like, have a good day. This is your receipt. Don't forget about it. And I will never forget about it. I will lose it, yes, but I will never forget about it because I remember the price of how much I paid for this.
Right.
You know, 100%. I missed it. But now they're like, okay, you'll have your receipt on your email, whatever. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I miss that kind of connection. But are you type of girl who's like a receipt girl, physical, tangible, or you like it through your email?
No, if I had the chance to actually like be asked to get it through an email, that is if they do have it like around here, which they should. I think it's more appropriate because I'm the type that would literally, as soon as I take my clothes out, whatever products, whatever things that I'm having, I'm buying or I'm purchasing, then I'll definitely be throwing the bag away as soon as, because I don't like to keep things stacked. Even the receipts. Like, it gets very exhausting for me. So it's like, it's already forgotten. The moment you just like purchase the thing and you throw the bag and it's over. So true. And it's over. Because I know sometimes I'll be purchasing, like you said, a pair of jeans or a pair of pants, whatever it is. And I don't like to try things out at the store.
Same.
I like to take it at home and then realize, I think I've gained a couple of weights. Maybe I should return it. Oh, guess what? I don't have the receipt anymore because I threw the bag away.
Yeah.
Story of my life. So if I had to choose between that, definitely send it through an email. Please do, because I'm someone that doesn't like to receive the receipt itself. So like even when you go to restaurants or you go to the gas station, they'll be asking you if you need a receipt. I'm like, no, not anymore, because we got all of that. And it shows right on your bank statement, and it sends you all sorts of notifications that you have been you've lost this money, basically. What is the other word for it? I forgot all about it. You just
transferred the money from this account.
It's just gone, and I'm like sad. I don't need to be seeing the receipts, and there's no need. Sometimes it's just like accumulation of papers.
Why?
It ruins the ecosystem. Why?
It is so true. It is so true.
So it's definitely beneficial for us to actually be receiving. If we needed to take the receipt or not, they'll be asking you if you want it. So at certain occasions, you don't need that, then there's no need for it. I'll be receiving the notification on my phone straight away. It's much easier, much more tolerable, and I don't need to be throwing that much of paper.
It's so true.
So it's much better for me.
It is so true. I feel like people do need to keep up with the advancements, but I am here sticking to these little moments. But I had a family friend, and she is older now. She's like in her 50s, but she always collected the receipts. She loved collecting them, not for the sake of collecting the receipt because she wants to like take things back, but that's how she kept up with her finances. She would, and there's no tax.
Something my sister does.
Yeah, but she would just keep them, and she would be like, "How much did I spend on this? How much did I spend on that?"
Yeah,
and then she would calculate everything.
That's
she
my
would
sister.
know where her money is going, which is a great way to track things.
Yeah.
But now with the new advancements and things are online or they send to you directly.
Yeah.
She feels the type of way. She's like, I like them in my hand, just in case. But I'm like, you can print them out. She's like,
That's
no.
such a millennial.
I know, but like now she just checks on her phone. She's like, but she still writes them down on a piece of paper.
Wow.
She's like, she can never let it go. But for her, the receipt's been there for her to like help her finances. And I tried to follow that for 1 month. I couldn't even bear 2 days. I couldn't even do it because I'm like, this is too extra work for me, and I had to throw them away.
It is extra work.
Yeah, it is extra work, but it's so lovely to talk about it. And like for her, it's been great. Now, how about this? We go for a quick break and we'll be right back. So one of the experiences I think every single child dreams of is the car drive-through, a wash car drive-through.
Yeah.
And it's one of the greatest experiences for me too, because it's so much fun. You get to see your car getting washed from the inside, and you're sitting there, you see all the soap coming out.
I know.
And it's a beautiful experience. But now that I got my new car, things have switched up for me, because I have the antenna outside, right? And if you know, it's the area where you receive the reception for the radio,
right?
And it's out there for the world to see, so I can't even wash my car no more. I need to switch it. So right now I have to deal with a hand wash,
the regular hand wash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I'm also like grateful for, because hey, I'm holding great conversations in the morning with the person who's cleaning my car. But it is what it is. What can I do? But I think
what it is.
Yeah, but also I'm also grateful for this moment. But what kind of person are you? Do you like the car drive-through, or do you prefer the hand wash?
Definitely a drive-through car wash. Definitely, 100%. But if I'm being very honest about it, I think when you're going for the regular hand, like the car hand wash, it's much more, let's say, better when they clean it off. You feel like your car is much more cleaner, because it washes out like places where you don't think that's been washed or like been taken care of, certain details. And I'm like, I'm such an OCD person, so like I always pay attention to the car and how it's being washed. And sometimes I just like whatever, like I don't really have the time.
I just let it be.
I just let it be. But most of the time, it just I do enjoy the car wash when I go through the drive-through. It's so nice, and it gives me nostalgic feelings.
Yeah,
and
so
you know, it feels like it's raining, but it's not. We're in the middle of the heat.
So true.
We're in the middle of the summer, but I'm just putting my music on and I'm listening, and there's rain. I'm like, ooh.
You know what?
It feels like the perfect time.
I get it, because back at the time I used to do the same thing where I would let my car, they would do the washing in the tunnel, and I would just chill.
Yeah.
And I would put music, and for some reason, even though if it's in the middle of the summer, I would still go and get some coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but it's the moment.
Me too.
It's the moment.
Me
I have
too.
to grab my coffee. I have to be all dramatic, like I'm living my moment. And I sit down, I grab my book.
Yeah.
And at that time, I don't even read much. And I remember, because it was uni days, and I would put my book outside, and I would just look at my car washing it. And it was the greatest. I swear, it was the greatest moments of my life. And I just enjoyed it so much. But now I don't get to have that. So if you get me to like choose between the two, I enjoyed my car wash. So my drive-through.
I understand.
I love it. The car wash is my favorite.
Definitely.
But the hand one, or like if you talk about someone who's cleaning your car, I really enjoy also the conversations in the morning. You know, now because there's a switch. There used to be that I enjoy the cinematic moment, but now I just go outside and I would talk to the person, because we already hired someone to wash the cars, and like I just hold the conversation every morning. So I know him, I know his brother, I know what's going on in his country, I know like his wife and his kids. I've seen them, we brought them, you know what I mean? And it's a great conversation.
Definitely, 100%. Sometimes I would go in actually to purchase some stuff for myself, like if I would go for a coffee or a drink, I will return right back, and then I would give it to them if they're like washing the car and stuff like that. I'm just trying to be appreciative about it, because you know, in this heat, it's very helpful for them, and sometimes it makes their day. So it's a good thing, an act of service at the same time.
It is so true.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
I love that. You know what? And I think one of the things that you could also do for the people like me who've been forced to switch, you can switch up the antenna, like you can switch it up. And I never knew that, but it's one of the things that my brother and my friend, after she broke it, she had to switch it up because her radio stopped working. So you can always get it switched up, and then you can get that experience again. And I'm doing it soon, because I just miss waking up. I don't like waking up in the morning, but that was my favorite thing. I used to wake up for that, and that was it.
Actually the opposite. I love to do it at night.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I mean what I mean.
Really?
Yeah.
My favorite time
I love
was
it.
6:30 a.m.
Well, I used to do that in COVID days, but not again. Not anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I'm such a
For
night owl.
me, a wash has to be super early in the morning, because I don't want people to see what's going on in my car.
Well, there's still
If
not
it's dirty,
Yeah.
you don't want people to see it. That's why you go
Definitely.
super early in the morning or at night. But how about this? We go for a quick break and we'll be right back.
So we always get put in these types of situations where you're going in either to, if you're going to the doctor to see a doctor, or you're going to some place where you have to take a number and wait.
Yeah.
What is it exactly that you like to prefer to do? Would you like to usually walk around, go to places, or just sit and wait? I mean, for me, it's like simply something that I would literally have to sit and do it. I don't know, because I'm just always anxious about it. But what about you?
It's such a great question because I am the type of person who wander off. I would go everywhere but wait in my seat.
Right.
And my issue is, and do you know how many times I miss my number? It's crazy. And I will go back.
That's why I get anxious.
Girl, it depends if it's that bad. If I'm actually that sick and I can't move, I'm staying in that seat. And I wouldn't move. And there's like 2 people in front of me as well, or like 3, a small number, I would wait. But if it's a big number, girl, once before I went to my shoot, I went there and they were like, come at 3:30.
Right.
I showed up at 3. And they were like, there's 7 people in front of you. And I was like, how? There's 7 people and the number in the queuing starts at 3:30. So I was just so done. I was like, fine, 7 is like a good number. So you talk about an hour? Fine. I went out, I went to eat my lunch, I went home, I changed my clothes, came back, did my makeup, did my full makeup, went to my doctor, met her, talked, and I was on time. When I went there, I sat there for 5 minutes and then the patient came out, I went in.
How long did that actually take?
Girl, forever.
No, I mean, like, it seems like a very long period, because if I'm talking about that, getting ready and then putting my makeup, that's about
like
2
the
hours.
Hospital that I was going to, it was close to my home. It was like 2-minute drive.
Because for me, for instance, if I do get ready, it takes me about 2 hours.
Oh no, I've taught myself how to finish things really early and like really quickly as much as I can, because I'm always in a hurry now, especially with work, because they could call you any minute. You can't be like, oh, I'll take like an hour or 2. I have to finish off really quick.
Definitely.
So I managed to do just the concealer, and God forgive me with the mascara, and I might look crazy that day, but it doesn't matter because I managed to go to work.
Look, I admire that. I do admire that. I wish I could do that.
But I always wander off. Rarely I sit down, and I'm just sometimes I like to discover the hospital, or like even like if it's anywhere else, if it's anywhere, even if it's like let's just say you went to a ministry and you got a number, you have to wait for your paperwork. I will walk around. Girl, they they have the hospitality section where they give you like dates, coffee. I'm going there.
Okay, I would do that. I would definitely do the coffee.
I'm talking to people, I'm holding conversations. I wander off. And then sometimes you have to call for my name. I am that girl.
Okay.
You will see me. You will find me. Give me a minute and I will
Give me a minute. Let me finish this convo.
But what about you? Just wait there and do nothing.
I just sit there, honestly. If I'm really tired, I'm always drained and I'm always tired most of the time. I don't know what is wrong with me. Maybe I need vitamins, supplements. I don't know. But it's
get
just
checked out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I do just like to sit down, and if I had to go do something, I would definitely go for a coffee. Definitely go for a coffee and then come right back and sit the same seat. Just make sure that, I'm really anxious when it comes to that stuff. So I like to wait, make sure I'm on the right time, even if that means that, it's going to take a while for me. I'm going to have to wait if I'm forced to. Like if I'm seeing a doctor, or if I have an appointment or something like that, then yes. But anything else, do not ask me to wait. Because I'm not going to be around. Because I know a lot of people, they would go to certain places, like let's say restaurants, or like, where they would have to wait for a certain amount of time. And I'm just like, you know what? There's a next restaurant right there. I'm just going to head there and I'm not going to have to wait for my name to show up. I'm just not that type.
You know what? Now I'm learning, speaking of that, because you said you'd get anxious and all of that. Now I'm learning to sit down, because I've taught myself to be so much in a hurry, and I'm naturally anxious. If I didn't move around, like if I didn't sit down, it would, like sitting down calms people down. I run away for the sake of I got used to it. So now I'm teaching myself, even if there's a queue, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna hold my book, I'm gonna read a little bit, just for the sake of teaching myself to calm down and enjoy that moment for like a minute or two.
Right.
So no matter how much I wander off, I'm teaching myself to settle down.
Well, that's the progress.
Yes,
that's
thank
a
you
good thing.
so much. But how about this? You go for a quick break, and we'll be right back. So one of the things that I started doing, I think a couple years ago, and it's been a really great thing for myself, is using a reusable tote bags. And not necessarily for just grocery shopping, because in grocery shopping, you're saving so much plastic. You're saving so much for the world, honestly. But also I'm talking about reusable bags, tote bags for books when I go to bookstores. And they look so pretty, and they have prints and everything.
Yes.
You got reusable tote bags for so much. Do you use them? Do you keep them in your car just in case? Or it's usually forgotten, some people. But what are you? What kind of person are you?
Okay, so let me be honest about this. I grew up watching my dad carry these tote bags.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Amazing.
I mean, yeah, it is very helpful in a way, because after I started seeing my dad carry these bags, it's been very helpful because we stopped getting the plastic ones, which is really good. He's so obsessed with saving the ecosystem and stuff like that. So he actually purchased a couple of tote bags. Usually he would keep it in the car, just so that we know that we'll never be forgetting it. But the problem is, after I grew up, like, it's been a hype. It's been a hype. Tote bags has been a hype, and I've seen. I have my best friend. She loves to carry tote bags. She loves to buy them, and she would tell me to purchase them as much as I would love to, but I never felt like I wanted to carry a tote bag with me, honestly. I'm just not the type to go and carry a tote bag. But when I do, one thing I learned from my dad is I stopped getting plastic bags from the groceries. This is one way to help out the ecosystem, and this is something that I carried out and soon will carry out through my next generation if that ever happens. But I kept telling my mom to not get so many bags, and if I ever go to the grocery store, I make sure that he just puts in one plastic bag and keep everything inside. You don't have to use that much of stuff. And especially using these reusable tote bags, they're very helpful. They're very helpful for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people can be very creative when it comes to that. Sometimes they would draw stuff on them and become
so true.
I think it's a wonderful thing to use, honestly. And even though it's been such a hype lately, it's been there for quite some time.
It's been there forever.
So I don't know, I'm not the type to use it, but if I ever would purchase it one day, I might, of course. But what about you?
I love tote bags, generally speaking. I love them because I think of it because of the aesthetic.
I do.
You know what I mean? But also within the time, I just love carrying some books, and I don't want them to be in my main bag. Because the main bag is just either ruins the book or it's too harsh, or the pens, they ruin the bag or
they're
everything.
Just all over the place.
So I would get a tote bag for my books, and I bought one specifically at the bookstore. And there's a specific one in England. If you go around the UK, if you go there, you'll find it.
I get why you love them.
And I love the tote bag because it has the full library on it, and it looks gorgeous. And I bought it with me. Did I ever use it? No. Because after that moment, no, I'll tell you the truth, because after that moment, I stopped going out. I don't go out much. But the minute I go out, if I know I'm going to a cafe or anywhere, I'm using that tote bag. I love it so much. It's so lovely. It's so gorgeous. But also, I use it for grocery shopping. And I left it, and I bought one specifically, and it's huge. It's a thick plastic, so it can handle the bags. It can handle the groceries. And it has so many veggies on it, and it's so cute. You would know it's meant for going to the shops.
Definitely.
And I keep it in the car so much, all the time, even for my mom, because my mom, she forgets. Whenever we go to the store or to buy groceries, she's like, I forgot my bag. I forgot. And I was like, you know what? Keep it in the car, because you will keep forgetting it the whole time.
Definitely.
And I did that. And it's been nothing but amazing. I love the fact that I'm not getting plastic bags, even though the plastic bag is not going to waste because I'm using it at home.
Yeah.
I know you could buy your own trash bags, but I use these bags as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is very
But
helpful.
I also like the idea of reducing them because you always have excess ones, so you would keep them at home for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But I don't like them there.
I don't
I
either.
don't.
It just pisses me off just staring at them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. And you have to like clean up beneath everywhere, and you have to fold them. You have to do whatever. I just don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why tote bags are like they exist, and people should start using them.
Definitely.
Maybe in the future more people can use them.
100%.
But how about this? We go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
So we always have this situation where you have your car keys and then you have your spare key.
Yeah.
So my ideal thing to do, especially when I'm traveling, is always keeping a spare key somewhere outside for a member of a family, just in case sometimes they have to move the car around.
Yeah.
You know, they have to keep the engine working.
Yes.
Because once you stop it, you know, it stops functioning well after a certain period of time. It depends, and sometimes one of the members of your family wanna use your car for a certain situation. So what is your take on that? What is it that you prefer to do? Would you like to keep your spare keys with your family, or do you just like keep it to yourself?
I would keep it to myself, depending on what and how long we're talking about. So if we're talking about my car key, if I'm traveling, I always keep it at home. So for whoever, if it's my brother or anyone who's gonna move the car, I don't mind. Honestly, don't move the car because I don't like people touching my car. Just start the engine and then turn it off. Thank you very much. But other than that, if you're talking about home, for example, a house key, then the spare key, I would have 2 copies of it. I wouldn't keep it one.
Definitely.
I would keep one in the house just for the sake of it, for like at the safe, my safe. And then I would take the other one and I give it to my mom.
Right.
And it's just a habit that I got used to. I'm like, just in case I'm not at the house, I need something. My mom, she has her own key to show up.
Right.
Just in case something is going on, my mom's always there. But my mom, she started this habit, and I think I followed it just for the sake of maybe in the future. But my mom, when we were younger, she always had a spare key on her with her sister as well. She had like an extra one and one for her sister, and then she had the 3rd one at home.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, just in case things go wild in the house and we need to leave the house, we already have a key.
Right.
The other one is with her, just in case she cannot go to that house and we need something right now, something urgent. My aunt, she can always show up at the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? And usually she always like tells the eldest person in the house. So for example, if we're like a family of 6, she would tell only my brother, my eldest brother, that there's a spare key. I'm putting it right there. Things go crazy, things on fire, leave the house, the keys right there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's always someone else just in case. It's always, especially with kids, I feel like the mother, the father should always have 2 keys with them.
Definitely.
On them, yeah?
Yeah.
And then the spare one. I don't know. I'm very like particular. Everybody should have a spare key. I don't know.
I mean, a spare key is usually given like the moment you purchase your car.
Yeah.
I think that's something that was given to me. But for me, I think that it usually happens around like the family, especially the mom and the father. They would always have the spare keys around just in case something happens. But we've been talking about this for quite some time. How about we wrap this up for today?